Yesterday, we traveled in our converted camper van from Gillette, Wyoming, all the way to Utah. What was supposed to be a 10-hour trip ended up turning into a 13-hour trip. But nonetheless, we've made it, and now it's time to start our adventure.
Spiral Jetty is an earthwork sculpture created on the northern shore of the Great Salt Lake by a man named Robert Smithson in the year 1970. The artwork consists of over 6,000 tons of basalt rock and other earth materials laid out in a spiral shape jutting out from the shore. This was our first stop on our week-long adventure in Utah. So we just walked up this big hill to get a little bit better view of the spiral out there. It's really cool. We haven't walked out to it yet. We're gonna do that in a little bit.
So excited to walk out there. The landscape here is just absolutely breathtaking. It's honestly like the whole time we've been here, I've been thinking how it's, what's the word?
Unique.
Huh? No.
Pretty.
I've been saying it all morning.
Pastel.
It's a pastel paradise here.
Yeah, pastel paradise. You can maybe see our van parked in the parking lot down there. And so when we got here last night, it was like 9:30 at night, so it had been dark for 2 hours.
Couldn't see anything.
Yeah, that drive was, whew. We drove 13 hours straight from Gillette to here.
Yeah.
And the last hour was dark and raining and on a really bad dirt road.
Extremely bumpy.
Yeah, 15 miles on this really bad dirt road. So we just we committed already, so we just pushed through, drove, knew we were in the parking lot, so we parked, we couldn't see anything. And then when we woke up, we were like, hey, this is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, getting to have that view out your window when you wake up in the morning was incredible. Cade and I are convinced that this is like where aliens would abduct you.
Yeah, we saw an airplane. Well, it was an airplane flying last night, but Katrina thought it was aliens.
Like literally, we're gonna get out on the spiral and they're just gonna beam us and we're gonna go. You guys wait for it. But honestly, I was like, if it's not a bumpy ride, I wouldn't mind.
So now we're gonna go out and walk out on the jetty. The jetty.
Spiral Jetty.
Spiral Jetty.
We're at Spiral Jetty.
Where are we?
Spiral Jetty.
So I bought Katrina some hiking sticks, some walking sticks for hiking because she wanted some. And then on the next trip that we go on, she forgets them. So guess what she's doing now?
Who even needs hiking sticks?
She stole one of my tripod legs. So now I have a bipod. How's it working?
Who knew the multifunctional?
Yeah, see?
It works perfect.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But I'll need that back.
It's mine now.
Guess it's time I wake up. This is 7 years old. We've been 7 years cold, and now it's time for summer.
Look at this. Like, can you see it? But it looks like it's like perfectly round little. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And it's all burning down in the fire, taking us to the edge of hope. Carry me outside, I want daylight. Carry me outside. these clothes, I know there's no surrender. All this time.
No. Did you? You're good.
And it's all burning down in the fire, taking us to the edge of home, carrying me outside our daylight, carry me outside.
Tonight, we decided to stay on Antelope Island.
We're on an island.
Yeah, we're on an island, and it has buffalo.
It's the biggest island in the Great Salt Lake.
Yep.
So, yeah, it has buffalo and antelope and mountains and the Salt Lake.
Yep, so we're just walking down to the water tonight, taking it easy. And there's a bunch of hiking trails on this island, so tomorrow,
We're getting our hike on.
we're going hiking, and you're coming with.
It's actually not that cold tonight, but I'm layered up because mosquitoes. Like apparently they just came out at night, and it's October, so I'm a little surprised, but man, they're kind of bad tonight. So I actually have leggings on under
Double layered.
double layer because they bite through leggings, and so I'm like, try and bite me. Try.
I haven't gotten bitten yet.
I got bit through my leggings, so I put double layer. Look at all of them.
I know, there's so many. Oh, they're huge. Tomorrow, we're hiking to the top of that mountain. No, we're not actually. But I think you can.
We're gonna hike some of it.
We're gonna hike somewhere up there.
Should have brought my hiking poles.
Yeah, once again, we're not gonna have a tripod, we're gonna have a bipod.
And I'm gonna have a hiking stick.
So last night, where we camped, Spiral Jetty, just happened to be like one of the darker places that you can go to like see stars and stuff. And also just happened to be the peak night for a meteor shower that was happening. But the only bummer was it looked like this. Dinner time. Supper time. What are we making?
Cold chicken and rice.
Or just, yep.
Kate cooked some chicken and rice before we left, so that's what we're having.
For what have we been doing recently that you like?
Ooh, adding kimchi. But last night I added way too much. It's fermented. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I thought you knew what it was.
Well, it's fermented food, so it's like cabbage and peppers and things like that. But it's good for your gut.
Getting late, so we're just gonna do the dishes and get ready for bed and go to sleep because tomorrow we got a big hike coming up.
And we will see you guys in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. This morning, kind of took it easy. Did some
We got a lot of chores done.
did some housekeeping, yeah, did some chores. But we're finally on our hike. Started at about 10, well, I guess about 10:30. And it should only be mile and a half in, mile and a half out. Shouldn't be too bad. But hopefully we get some cool views.
Yeah, some cool views. It's pretty steep already.
Katrina chose to wear her winter coat.
I'm cold.
I did not.
see both sides of the island.
Yeah.
It's so cool. We can see both sides of the island and the northwest end.
Yeah, and we can see almost where we camped.
We're up there. So cool.
And then we got the city way over there. The mountains in the back. We ate lunch. Now we're on our next destination.
Yes, the Frary Homestead interpretive site.
And apparently there's graves.
There's a graveyard here.
So when we got here, there's this guy with a trail patrol shirt on. And we overheard him say something about going out to dig something. And now he's walking down the trail with like a rake and a shovel and stuff. So either he's, you know, doing something good or he's a grave robber. We'll let you know if we find anything interesting out.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we're going to show you this old house, I think.
Yeah. Did you see when they lived here from?
Whoa.
1891 to 1902.
Okay, well maybe there won't be a house. Maybe there will just be some rocks.
I think that's what this all is up here.
Oh. I don't know, but we'll find out.
They picked an amazing spot.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the view they picked to have.
Yeah.
Like both sides.
Both sides, look at this.
And if you imagine, like back then, no city.
Yeah, no city back
only
there.
Mountains. And then the Great Salt Lake. And then this beautiful hill with the only trees we spotted on this island.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
So we met the guy that works here, not a grave robber, turns out. Actually, he was just clearing the path of weeds, and then he's the guy that puts the flowers up on the grave, on the gravestone.
And we actually found out it's only one grave, so we thought it was more than one, but...
Yeah, we thought it was we thought something terrible happened. It was the whole family, but it turns out it was the mom.
Yeah.
And there was the mom and dad, George and Alice, and then 7 kids.
Yep.
5 of them moved here and 2 of them were born here. The mom died right after...
2 months after giving birth to the last child.
Yep.
Yep. And what's really interesting is George would sail across the Salt Lake.
Yeah,
to the
like
town.
Get food and supplies and stuff like that. That guy told us that there's something like 40 natural water springs on this island. Up each one of those little canyons, there's trees at the top, and that means that there's one of those springs there. And apparently it's like super fresh water, no salt or anything, and that's where they would go up and get their water. And eventually, the dad actually piped out water from one of those springs down to their house. So it's pretty crazy, because this was 1892, right? 1891 or something. Oh, and another interesting thing that I thought was really cool was they had a spring house in one of those little valleys, which apparently was like an old school refrigerator. I've never heard of that before, but it's really cool. I guess just the water runs through it and it keeps it cool. So they would store like milk and cheese and stuff in there. And it's really cool. All you can really see now is just the rock foundation. There's nothing left. But
Super interesting story.
yeah, I really like learning about history, stuff like that.
And it was really cool to imagine what it would have been like living here.
Yeah. So now we're just gonna go for a little drive down the island a bit and then go back up.
Figure out where we're camping if we are.
Yeah, and so we're gonna try to get another night here possibly because we only booked 1. So we'll see if we'll stay another night here or not, or we'll be in the city. We'll let you know.
We found the most epic place to camp tonight. Check it out.
found this spot on Overlander. Pretty epic.
The view, you guys.
Yeah, you can see the whole city. You can see the Ferris wheel.
You can see a Ferris wheel. And it's another pastel paradise.
At first, when we first got here, Katrina was scared of the edge. Come look at
You
it.
guys, I was like, we cannot park too close to this. Oh my god.
It doesn't look that steep in the video, but it's pretty steep.
It's so steep. I'm just scared that a rain's gonna come down and wash us off.
So look how far away we're a good 12 feet away from the
You're
edge.
scaring me right now, even.
Standing here?
Yeah, because you're backing up and not looking.
Wow.
So if there's even a sprinkle that I hear tonight, I'm gonna be wide awake.
We're going to park at Cabela's.
But look at it.
Yeah, the road was really narrow too getting up here, but man, it's beautiful
It's
up
a
here.
one-laner for sure.
Yeah, this is an awesome spot. We already ate supper. We ate at Chipotle.
Chipotle.
And so tonight we're just hanging out, letting it get dark, going to sleep. Tomorrow's City Day.
City Day.
Yep. And then concert tomorrow night. Tell you about that later.
I was gonna say, we've been in town.
Morning, everybody. We're currently stopped at a rec center so that Katrina can take a shower. We've never done that before, but we'll hear Katrina's thoughts on it when she gets back out here. So today we're mostly spending the day in the city. We're gonna go to a couple stores, some outdoor stores, some thrift stores, get some food, and then tonight we're going to a concert. The show tonight is the main reason why we came to Utah at this time in the first place. I bought tickets for the show a long time ago, I think like in April or May or something. It's for one of my favorite bands of all time, Gojira, and we are super excited for it, so that's what we're doing tonight. She's back.
Made it.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah?
That place is like, I felt like I was checking into an airport.
What do you mean?
Like when you pay at the front desk, you have to walk through those things that spin,
Oh
or
yeah?
else you can't get in.
Interesting.
And they have like a thing that you scan and stuff. And I had to ask her like where the locker room is. Like 3 times because she explained it to me and I was like, I still
You
don't know.
still don't
where
get
that
it?
There was so many, it's so big.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, it's so big. But the locker rooms were like, eh. Like the facility is so nice, and then the locker rooms, it seemed like a wet room to me.
Oh.
Like the whole thing was just like, seemed like it was just all, they had like a hose in there that I think they just like wash everything down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was, but it was a good shower.
Huh. Good.
Yeah.
All ready for the concert. Cool.
Now I just gotta do a few things.
You can't.
Like brush my teeth and put my lotion on and stuff because I didn't want to do it in there. It was kind of gross.
You can't.
Wow.
Hello.
We're tired.
We just got back from the concert.
It
What'd you
was
think?
so fun.
It was super fun. Put a few clips of it right here. So we're just gonna end this video here.
I learned a tip.
Okay.
If you go to a metal concert, you gotta wear steel-toed boots. Toes get stepped on.
Yep.
So that's next. It was my first metal concert ever.
Yep.
So I was making mental notes. Thought I'd share that one.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment or something. I don't know. Do the things. And make sure to come back in a week or 2 for part 2.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. You want to drive?
Yeah.
Cool.
We should stop here.
You want to stop here? Think it's hot enough?
Yeah.
toes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.